So we're going to start off with the idea of the engine. So your cardiorespiratory fitness is like your engine. The bigger your engine, the faster and longer you go. But engines need to be built strong to perform well. So how do we do that? So when we're talking about cardiorespiratory fitness or your engine, it's made up of your heart and your lungs and how they work together to pull oxygen from the atmosphere, get that into your working muscles and produce performance. All right. So we need a couple of things for this. Just like an engine in a car, you need some kind of fuel. In our case, we're going to use carbs predominantly, so carbohydrates. This is going to produce ATP, okay, which is the energy of the body, and that allows you to run, kick, jump, tackle, do whatever you need to do and do it better once we build our engine and improve our performance. So when we talk about a car, they have different cylinders. So most cars driving around the road today have probably got 4 cylinders, okay? But our super high performance racing cars might have 12 or even more. So more cylinders equals faster and more powerful. So you can add cylinders to your engine with aerobic training. So you can do things like continuous training, for example, going for a 5K run. You can do fartlek, which is the alternation between running, jogging, and sprinting, and very, very sport specific and really, really effective. You can do interval. You might have a 50-meter distance with some cones, and you might do 10 repetitions of those with 30 seconds break in between, for example. Or you can do circuit training, where you're going to get a heap of different exercises. You're going to spend 30 seconds, a minute on each, and you're going to rotate through as many times as you can. Now, when we're doing any of these training methods, we want to raise our heart rate and our breathing rate. That's how we know that we are using a cardiorespiratory system. So, practically, this looks like aiming for 3 or 4 20-minute sessions per week. All right. The really important thing is we want to do this consistently and we want to add some time, some intensity, or some distance each week. So, we are progressing, getting better, adding cylinders to our engine. So, why build your engine? That is the question that we need to ask ourselves before anything else. So, really, the biggest difference between a lot of professionals and amateurs is actually fitness. A lot of the times, the skills, the tactics, and things like that are fairly similar, okay? But our fitness, our cardiorespiratory fitness, our strength, and our speed are the differentiators between that elite level, professionals getting paid to do their sport, and you. Okay, so by improving your fitness, you are preparing to perform well at that higher level if you get the chance. Very simply, if you're not fit enough, you'll never be able to progress. And if you're given the chance, you will not shine because you won't be able to keep up with play. So here's a really good example of this. So they did a study a few years back and they had a look at the beep test. So amateur athletes, they averaged about 9 on the beep test. Okay, whereas similar athletes of similar ages in similar sports averaged about 15 in the beep test. So that is a huge difference. So very simply, the takeaway from this, if you are an amateur athlete, you want to become a professional athlete, you need to improve your fitness. That is why we're here.